Dance into the magic of self-belief with Gerald the Giraffe. In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun dipped below the horizon like a golden coin and the acacia trees swayed in the breeze like nature's ballerinas, there lived a giraffe named Gerald. Gerald had a neck as long as a winding river, legs as slender as reeds, and a heart as big as the sky. But there was one thing Gerald loved more than munching on juicy leaves dancing. Every year, the animals of the savanna gathered for the great jungle dance-off, a moonlit spectacle where creatures big and small showed off their fanciest footwork. Lions tangoed in pairs, their manes swishing like golden capes. Rhinos rocked and rolled, stomping so hard the ground shook. Zebras boogied in zigzag patterns, their stripes glowing under the moonlight. And even the warthogs wiggled their tails in a jazzy jive. But Gerald? Oh, poor Gerald. Whenever Gerald tried to dance, his knees knocked like coconuts in a storm, his hooves tangled like vines, and his tail swished awkwardly, sending pebbles flying. The animals would snicker. Giraffes can't dance, Gerald. Stick to munching leaves. Their giggles stung worse than a thorn bush. One evening, as the jungle buzzed with excitement for the dance-off, Gerald practiced behind a bush. He wobbled, tripped, and landed with a thud right on his nose. A flock of parrots burst into laughter, squawking, "Give it up, Gerald, you're a mess." With a heavy heart, Gerald trudged away from the clearing. The moon hung high, casting silvery light on a lonely baobab tree. He slumped beneath it, tears plopping into the dust. "Why can't I dance like everyone else?" he whispered to the night. Suddenly, a tiny voice chirped, "Psst, why the long face, tall friend?" Gerald blinked. Sitting on a pebble was a cricket no bigger than his eyelash, wearing a top hat tilted jauntily to one side and holding a violin the size of a peanut. "Name's Cricket," he said, tipping his hat. "And I reckon you've got a song in your heart that's just waiting to be played." "A song?" Gerald sniffled. "But I don't know any songs. I'm all clumsy." Cricket chuckled, tuning his tiny violin. "Every creature's got their own rhythm. You just gotta listen to the world's music." With that, he hopped onto Gerald's hoof and began to play. The melody started soft, like raindrops kissing leaves. Then it swelled, lively and warm, as if the stars themselves were singing. Gerald's ears twitched. His tail began to sway swish swish like a pendulum. His hooves tapped clack clack on the hard earth. And then, magic. Gerald's legs stretched gracefully, twirling him in a slow, elegant circle. His neck arched like a rainbow as he leaped over a log, landing as lightly as a feather. Fireflies zipped around him, lighting his path like tiny lanterns. He wasn't dancing the tango, or the jive, he was dancing like Gerald, a flowing, graceful waltz that made the baobab's leaves clap in delight.